And welcome to another brand new episode of Live Forex Trading with your host, Peeling Mindset. So, welcome. Another brand new day. And we are looking at pound yen right now, waiting for the friends from the Slack community to hop in. And this is going to be a beautiful day. This is going to be a beautiful day. Beautiful day. So, trying to see if I can take sales below 149 at 335 at level. Obviously this is a daily support area at the same time. Obviously daily candle has that top wick, and we do have clear traffic on the left hand side, but I want to see if I could take some sort of sell. Let's see. Dun dun dun. The 2-hour candle is going to close in the next 30 minutes. Interesting. And 2-hour candle is breaking low. Hourly candle is breaking low. And the 30 minutes out of the hourly candle is going to close in the next 40 seconds. So finally, if the candles could move down nice and slow, that'll be nice. Obviously, if this 30-minute candle manages to close below 149.335 level, I will try to take sales on the break of the low eventually. So let's see what's going to happen. And the range on the downside is in about 40 pips of range. So trying to open up my terminal here. Dun dun dun. Alrighty. Almighty. Almighty. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so the 30-minute candle has finally closed below 149.335 level. So for the current 30-minute candle to move down, it has to kind of make that high. It has to kind of make that high, retest this broken support or 149.335 sort of an area, and start flipping down and then feel the wick on the downside. So let's see what's going to happen. Let's see if that is the case. And the hourly candle at this point in time is rejecting the bottom. Obviously, this is the first hourly candle that would be breaking the range, right? So, for example, if this is an hourly range, man, to be honest, recently, July, halfway through July, I have been seeing a lot of volume in pound yen. Big, huge candles. Huge candles. It's actually good, right? So session filled with a lot of volume, it's actually good. So candles have been moving pretty heavy, to be honest. So I am kind of waiting here. Kind of waiting. Yep. Trying to take a sell. I think this is the right time to take a sell, but again, at the same time, this 30-minute candle doesn't have a decent top wick, right? So that's what I'm waiting for. That's something I'm waiting for. If this 30-minute candle could make a decent top wick, I would definitely enter, anticipating that, you know what, price is rejecting the top. And obviously this is a volume time. So what are the chances we're going to push down in this clear range? I mean, higher chance, right? And I've been missing a lot of trades in July, to be honest. I've been missing a lot of trades. And still waiting to see what's going to happen here. Still waiting to see. Market's been rangy. Pound yen's been ranging, pretty much ranging. I mean, this is a daily support. On the other hand, you know, I'm hesitant on taking a sell. Also because this is a daily support area. Obviously, it's piercing through that daily support area, and there is a clear traffic on the left-hand side. But this is a daily support that actually acted before. So what are the chances price is actually going to reject off of that level? I mean, it can reject that level, really reactive, right? On the other hand, 15-minute, 30-minute candles looking so nice to move down. It's just that, I don't know, I'm hesitant. To be honest, lately, July's market made me really hesitant. I don't know if that's July market or just me, but yeah. Interesting. I think some of my friends took a sell on the 15-minute candle after this candle, rejected the top with its wick. I think that was the trade right there for the guys. Whoever took the sell over there, man, beautiful. I obviously missed the sell. Missed this sell, but beautiful. And I am hesitant on taking a sell because the candle hasn't made a decent top wick. Hasn't made a decent top wick. Let's see what's going to happen. I think it's going to continue down here. The bias is sell. 100% bias is sell. Bias is sell. It looks like gold is trying to move up here. There's this rejection wick on the top. Interestingly, a rejection wick on the top. Yeah. I mean, gold hourly structure definitely seems like a bullish hourly structure. Definitely kind of makes sense. So moving up, turn, up, retrace, up, potentially break the high, and up and up. So potentially, if this has happened already, so it must move up, right? It has already tested that high. To be honest, already tested. I mean, just need to close above. If it's going to close above, it could actually be lovely because there's a clean range on the left hand side so that could be nice. That could be nice. And pound yen moving down nice and slow. Obviously, I didn't take an entry because I was hesitant. Yeah, July so far has been a really hesitant session, really hesitant market for me. I've been hesitating a lot to take entries. Not sure why. Just the way it seems, I think. Yeah. I mean, the structure is there. The selling structure is definitely there. It's just that the wick on the top is not satisfying my needs, right? So for me to take an entry, I mean, I know that I've missed a sell entry, and it kind of makes sense that I've missed it already. But yeah, July market so far, not so productive. Pound AUDs dropping. Wow. Ooh, pound AUDs just dropping. Pound AUD. 20 pips of range. Yep, pound yen is pushing down. Mr. Pound yen is pushing down. Pound yen is pushing down. And gold right now is between that 1817 70 and 1816 65 sort of a level. I actually wanted to see price in gold breaking 1817 70, which it did, but I wanted to see candle close above. If an hourly candle eventually closes above this level, I'm trying to take a buy in gold. So let's see what's going to happen, right? So this 2-hour candle is going to close in the next 17 minutes. 17 minutes. Man, that was a trade of the day. Pound yen sell right here. Pound yen sell, an early sell around here, another sell around here. I mean, that was the trade. I missed it, man. July so far, missing a lot of trades. But heavy volume. July, rest of the half of the July, seeing a lot of volume, simply a lot of volume. All right. Oh, good morning, Jamil. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I know, Jamil. GBP, JPY is just pushing down. I think it's going to smash this target. It's actually going to smash that target. There's so much volume, to be honest. 1 5-minute candle was like 2016, 2018 sort of a pips. GBP USD. Oh, I haven't actually had a look. Pound USD. Ooh. Pound USD also dropping down. Ooh.
Hey, Anui, if I'm saying your name right, sorry.
Hey there, mate. How's it going?
Did I say your name right?
What did you say? Sorry? How did you say it?
I said Anui.
No, it's Anuj.
Stay.
Yeah, yeah,
Anuj.
yeah.
Stayed out of the GJ trade?
What did you say? Sorry?
You stayed out of the GJ trade?
Yeah, man. I don't know. I just stayed out. I was looking into sell. I mean, it was kind of making sense. But I don't know why didn't I execute. So the thing is, with me, I've actually upped my lot this July too, right? So the thing is, the more I'm trading, it's like the less I want to take entries, and the less funny entries I want to take. All right. And my lot size are getting higher and higher, and my psychology is kind of like, I tried to reset my psychology this Sunday. I was evaluating, you know, I was like thinking about how I'm gonna approach this week, and I was talking to myself, and I was saying I'm only gonna take quality trades, and this right here was a quality trade, but I don't know why I didn't take it. I don't know. I just don't know. It's like, it's really funny.
I didn't like it either. I didn't really like it either. I took it though, but I didn't like it.
Uh-huh. No, but the sales did make
Yeah, I
sense,
only
man.
call it.
It's kind of playing out. You know,
Yeah.
whoever took the salesman, I mean, it's beautiful. There's a lot of volume in the half of the July, the last half of the July. Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, I closed at like 6 pips, and this pullback on the 15 minute, it kind of pulled back a little bit.
Yep.
And I thought it was gonna retrace completely, but now it
Ooh.
actually it would have hit my take profit, but
Yep.
it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yep. I was waiting for a decent wick on the top of the 30-minute, the current 30-minute. It actually made the wick, but for me it was not enough, because in the back of the head I was saying to myself that, you know what, if I'm gonna take a trade, I have to see the exact trade I want. And in my head, I was waiting for that long wick. I should have taken it, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't like when you like it does this sometimes where it gives you like a short wick and it'll just, or probably no wick sometimes, and it just drops down. I hate those kind of trades.
Yep, yeah, I know. Yeah, me too, man.
I really
Me too.
don't.
For example, right here, right? This sort of trade right here. You're talking about this, right?
Yeah, there was nothing there for me to. I don't know. Like my confidence isn't that high for me to take that.
True, true, true. Yep. And psychologically, it's like for me now with larger capital, with larger lots, it's like, I don't know. I only want to take something I've seen. Otherwise, I'm not gonna take it. You know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So kind of waiting for gold at this point in time. I think gold's gonna head up too. So still waiting for gold.
Yeah, I think the daily, it broke it made like a daily support, and it's breaking the daily high. So I think it'll go up.
Yeah, I think it's gonna head
Yeah,
up,
you see
man.
that?
A lot of volume,
Yeah.
man. A lot of volume. And the liquidity wick on the last daily candles body, man. This liquidity wick on the bottom is like crazy. So this can actually push the price up. You know, today's candle even higher. It can actually push it even higher. So kind of waiting to take,
100%.
take buys above 1817.70, way clear above that. So 1817.70 on an hourly perspective. But if I go into the 15 or 30, you know, obviously want to wait for, I would say 1880 or something like that. Yeah.
How long have you doing your live streams for?
I think it's been 2 months, 3 months, New York. Let's check.
Nice. Do you have a YouTube channel as well?
Yeah, I do have a YouTube channel. So
Nice.
this is the YouTube channel right here. Dun dun dun. Yep. So this is the YouTube channel, Peeling Mindset. So the YouTube channel's name is Peeling Mindset. So going pretty well. I think it's been 2 months now. New York session 2 months. So we were doing New York session stream, but only close circles of friends. So friends who knew me, and we used to do London session before. So London session, we shifted project from London because I'm really busy around London times. And yeah, pretty cool.
I like your setup. I like how you got your background. That looks nice.
Oh yeah, the banner, is it?
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
like
yeah.
your thumbnails too look dope.
Yeah, they're okay. They're okay. Yeah, waiting for gold buys.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna happen at like 6, but then it kind of rejected a little bit
Yeah.
from that 18 level. Just gotta be patient.
Yep. Gotta be patient.
How long have you been trading for?
Now, it's gonna be 4 years now. It's gonna be 4 years. It's gonna be
Did it
4
take you a
years.
long? Did it take you a while to like?
Well, right now, I mean, I have a lot of projects at the side, so it's not going to be fair if I say this is my full-time job. But yeah, a lot of my capital, a lot of my income is from trading. So yeah,
Nice. That's what I'm going for.
trading has been pretty good, rewarding.
I would like that too, like to have other projects, but this one be like kind of my main source of income
Yeah.
because I've
Uh,
gotten really good at it. So,
yeah, 100%. You know, over time, it's definitely going to be something that's going to pay you over time. Obviously, at the beginning,
mm,
I think as a beginner trader, when I started, you know, I shouldn't have focused more on money, but my way of start at that time was that, you know what, let's flip this money, and I flipped money a lot of times, and that obviously kind of infected my mentality for that trading perspective, a proper trading perspective, and had to reprogram my mind for that proper long-term sort of a gain and long-term sort of a run, you know. So yeah, it definitely takes time, but obviously thinking about excellence on any sort of field, like when you aim for that excellence more than the result, is like you will get it. 100% you'll get it.
mm-hmm, 100%. Yeah, I started the same way, man. It's funny that you say like, and it's kind of like what's the word I'm looking for to describe that? It's kind of like it's just not the way to do it. I'm gonna say it like that. It's just not the way to do it when you're trying to like flip quick money. Like especially with trading, I don't know why. Like I used to flip $100, and
Yep.
I would always lose it. Like I'd lose it so fast. And now I had like you gotta invest a big amount of capital for you to like gain because $100, $200, $300, you can lose that really easily. It's not that hard.
Yep. Not at all.
Yeah.
So at the beginning, I mean, at the beginning for the beginner traders, it's the best idea to save your capital, man. Don't bleed a lot. You know, a lot of traders will be talking about this because they have experienced this uh, by their own faults or wrongdoing in the markets, and obviously learn from that. You know, beginner traders on the YouTube, obviously, guys, if you're hearing this out, try and save your capital. Don't go full in or don't go all in without a plan or I don't know. So if you go all in without a proper plan, you may not know what you're doing. So you have to know what you're doing, and to know what you're doing, you have to save. So be conservative when you're starting. You know, I really don't like the idea that people when they're beginning they go aggressive, they're full on aggressive. So that's really gonna hurt their mentality and psychology on a long-term sort of a perspective. So yeah.
100%. Do you trade all those pairs? Because you have like a lot of pairs on your right.
No,
Do
no,
you
no.
trade all of them?
Some of my friends they look into that. So I mainly focus on gold and pound yen, and also pound USD, pound AUD. So 4 of my pairs. That's it. Pound instrument. I love 3 pound instruments and 1 gold. That's it. But the other pairs, my friends they look into that. So I have it on the sidelines just in case.
Nice. Okay.
So pound yen 2-hour candle is going to close in the next 1 minute. So it's kind of good. It as the prices as the candles are progressing, the bias of sell is getting stronger and stronger. But again, for me, this is like a daily demand area, daily support area. So I would want to be on high alert around these areas, because this is the same area from where price actually bounced off of and was so bullish, right?
Yeah.
So looking at the order flow in a general, right? Obviously the market doesn't move in one direction forever, obviously, and it kind of makes sense for the price to fulfill these demand areas with all of the supplies on the top. But if we look into the order flow on a daily sort of a perspective, look at this. Maybe this was the area where the institutions, big banks, larger institutions entered, right? That's what caused the price to move up. Achieve the target, dump the price. Re-enter, let's re-enter. Oh, achieve the price, dump the price and go down. Okay, so let's enter one more time. And going up, and the big target. All right, let's dump the price. Dun dun dun. and let's re-enter, and let's just go up, right? And okay, let's dump the price, dun 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 dun, and it's dumping so hard at this point in time. It's so close to this demand area, the same area where the price actually bounced off of. So have to be careful. Definitely have to be on high alert. But if it's gonna push down, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. If it's gonna push down, it is what it is.
Yeah, I definitely feel like there'll be a trace up. If
Yeah.
not today, tomorrow. For sure.
Yeah, I mean, we are only 2 days in the week, right? So, I mean, we still have the high volume days to come in. So, we would see. But the funny thing is, tomorrow there's yen bank holiday, right? So, not sure how the market's going to react. And when I've actually back tested around the month where yens close, it's like there's a lot of influence from the pound, and especially when it's dropping, it's like it just follows the trend, right? And in my head, I just want to take a quality trade when there's a lot of volume, and especially when yen is closed, it's like I kind of feel it's gonna range or it's gonna retrace pretty heavy. So not sure.
What does it mean? Like, what does bank holiday mean?
So the thing is, in pound yen, a lot of volume is being induced by the pound banks, right? Because a lot of liquidity is supplied by the pound banks and yen banks. So if there's going to be bank holiday, I mean the investors or the buyers, sellers in the market, in this P2P sort of network, they are going to be the most dominant on the market's movement. That means anybody will be buying or selling. That means the market's not going to move consistent. So that means it's going to be crazy. It could be crazy or it could be consistent as well. So that means it's like 50-50 sort of chance where the market can move haphazard or it can actually move consistent. So bank holidays are a funny time to trade for me, especially for me. I mean, some people may disagree. Some people may say, you know what? Yen bank is closed all the time around New York session. I mean, that's correct. That is correct. And New York volume may contribute a lot of volume in pound yen. But again, at the same time, it's pound yen. It's not USD JPY. You know what I'm saying? I mean, USD JPY, maybe USD is actually going to influence USD JPY. But pound yen, man, have to see how the Asian's going to perform, Asian session, and that way maybe we'll look to trade New York. But other than that, it's just what it is. So mainly around the times of yen holidays, I wouldn't care for pound yen. I would actually look into more of a gold sort of a situation, gold and more pound USD. All right, so previous 2-hour candle actually closed like a support. Right now, looking into the pound yen, looking into gold right now on a 2-hour sort of a perspective. Look at this. Look at the way this liquidity wick has formed, right? So this is another demand area, to be honest. And making support, moving up with steps every time. So there's a higher chance this high could be tested at this point in time. So for this 2-hour candle to push up, I wanted to see a decent wick on the bottom, but it's pushing up right now. So what I need to see is I at least need to see a 30-minute, 15-minute candle to close above these areas to start with, and that way I can start building my bias for buy, because the 2-hour is looking pretty solid. 2-hour on gold is looking pretty solid, just like this, bang 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 bang. So I have to see this. So it's gonna be lovely. Yeah. I think it's gonna be lovely here. All right, Jackie Yem on YouTube says a lot of Brexit news. GBPJPY is pretty bearish. I mean, yeah, that's another thing. So Jackie was sending like Brexit news from yesterday in the YouTube chat. So Johnson is trying to build new policies for Ireland sort of a situation over there. So it'll be interesting. So I have to see a 30-minute or at least a 15-minute candle to So here's another thing in gold, right? So in relation to the channel I've drawn, the roughly drawn channel in the gold in relation to 15-minute, 5-minute, obviously, so for the candles to push up, it kind of has to maintain a posture above the channel, right? So the price has to kind of reject the channel in about the area of the channel and start pushing up. But if the candles start closing inside the channel, the chances for buys are going to get lower and lower, right? So at the same time, what I want to do is I just want to take a quality trade. A quality trade is going to be once in the 5-minute candle starts moving below 1814.50 sort of a level, and that way I can take sales. But otherwise, I'm still waiting for my buys. So if I have to wait for my hardcore buys, I have to wait for my candles to kind of reject and interact with the channel several times and start pushing up. So I'm still waiting to see what's going to happen. Right? On YouTube, Munin Afak says 35 pips on GGSL. I am good for the today. That's pretty good. I mean, I missed out on pound yen sell, but yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yep, Jackie M says, Munin Afax, nice bro, you have beaten 90% of the retail traders. That's correct. And you've beaten the banks too, man. So, I mean, 35 pips, that must be a good return. If that was a decent lot size, that must be a decent return. 35 pips is a lot, man. It's a lot. All right, at this point in time, to be honest, on gold, prices on 30 minutes seems as if it's ranging side by side, right? Now, for example, if I have to make the charts naked, this is a solid 30-minute range. No doubt that's a 30-minute range, right? Now, for the candles to push up, what I need to see is visually from my memory bank now. Look at this. Now, I'm actually looking into my memory bank now. Now, for a proper buy, I need to see something like this. A candle close above this sort of a range with a wick on the top, and the next candle, if it's actually going to retest the channel like this and it's actually going to move up, breaking the high, man, this is something I'm going to wait for. This is definitely something I'm going to wait for. If this is going to happen, I'm definitely going to scale into this sort of trade. But until then, I'm waiting. Until then, I am waiting. So kind of planning at this point in time, if the candles manage to close outside the range, somewhere around here, somewhere around this level, right? Above this level. So that'll be lovely. I think gold's going to push up, man. Higher chances of gold pushing up from a 4-hour, from a 2-hour, and from a 1-hour sort of a point of view, man. I think it's going to push up. I mean, previous 1 hour obviously closed bearish, but still there's a wick on the top, right? And it's still respecting the previous candle's low. So what is that telling us? That's telling us that, you know what? There is still some chances that the price in gold is going to push up. And once it starts breaking 1817.70 sort of a level, Alrighty. So candles are ranging side by side on a 15-minute, and the price is still above the top of the channel in relation to the channel. I mean, it's still showing bullish postures, right? So for the candles to push up, I need to see any some sort of candle close above this level at least. Still waiting for gold buys. I mean, below this 15-minute support, there could be a quick scalping sell sort of opportunity. But I'm basing myself more on the buys than anything else, right? I mean, previous 2-hour candle obviously closed as a support, and this is a rigid support. Obviously, for the price to move up, I wanted to see this current 2-hour candle to make its low before moving up, right? So logical. So logical to see a low before moving up, but it hasn't made that decent low yet. So kind of still waiting. GBPUSD pretty bearish. GBPUSD solid bearish. Yep. We are 42 minutes away from the market open at this point in time. 42 minutes away from the market open. Now, gold is pushing up nice and slow, which is a good sign, which is actually pretty good. Let's see. Gold is tapping that 1770 sort of level at this point in time. Slowly moving up, which is pretty good. Ooh, and breaking 1770 sort of level at this point in time. Wow. Ooh, it's pushing up here. Ooh. That was a quick retracement in gold. That was a really fast retracement, man. I don't like the way it's retracing. To be honest, I don't like the way it's retracing at this point in time. It was moving up so nice and slow, but all of a sudden that was like a supersonic retracement. just quick 1 second, like 10 pips retracement. 1 second, 10 pips retracement. Not good. Man, oh man. Yeah, this 1817 sort of a level in gold is pretty solid. 1817 sort of a level is pretty solid, to be honest. Is holding on to that level. 1817 sort of a level. Mr. Gold is rangy. Alrighty. My mic was muted the whole time. I was talking about gold and everything, and my mic was muted.
I was literally gonna call you out for it, but then I was like, nah, maybe he's just kind of like moving his mic. He's probably not talking.
I was actually talking about it the whole time. And oh my god.
Man.
Man, oh man. Yep. And pound yen is dropping. Wow. A pound AUD. Wow. So missed out on the pound AUD sell too. Looks like Jackie M on YouTube got it. Oh, now this one was a quality trade. To be honest, this I would take this one. But obviously missed it out already. Was looking into pound USD, gold, and GBPJPY, but not pound AUD. But this was a quality trade, man. To be honest, this 30-minute candle closing below 1861.15. This was the level. So this candle closing below, and the next candle making that decent top wick, rejecting that 1861.15 sort of level. This was a trade right here. This 100%. This was a trade. I would have taken this 100%. Looks like Jackie M has got that trade. Beautiful. Yeah. Missed this pound AUD sell. Come on, man. I spend too much time on pound USD, pound JPY, and gold. It is what it is. And right now, gold. I think gold is having a hard time breaking this 1817 sort of level. Having a hard time. On a 4-hour sort of a perspective too. If I have to make the charts naked one more time, look at this. Look at this line right here, right? So for example, if I have to extend this 4-hour previous support level, now that area is acting out again one more time, right? That area is actually acting out. Price is having a hard time breaking through that level. Having a really, really hard time. Hard time. Come on. We need some sort of volume in gold to drive the prices up. Some sort of volume.
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby. Baby. Yeah.
Man, oh man. Pound AUD sells. Now, at this point in time, the way pound yen is moving is quite interesting. Why is it interesting? The question is, why is it interesting? Right now, look into the previous hourly candle, right? So the hourly candle finally managed to close below the range, and now this hourly candle in an hourly view is retracing up. So it's telling us that, you know what? If this range has been broken, the prices need to retest to see if there's any unfulfilled order left in this contraction or this highly ranging sort of area. So if there's any unfulfilled order right here, maybe the price in pound yen, it's actually trying to fulfill that. So if this range could be rejected with its wick, man oh man, that's going to be the trade. So I'm still waiting for pound yen sell. So let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen. So wick on the top rejecting 149.335 sort of a vicinity could be nice. I mean, there's still range on the downside. So maybe the New York volume could drive the price down. So waiting for gold buys and pound yen sell. So for quality gold buys, I have to see now at this point in time, I have to see at least an hourly candle close above 1817.70. If I'm gonna miss out on this trade, I mean, it is what it is. I don't really care because I have to plan my trades and I have to get those trades according to my specific wants, right? If it doesn't make sense, I don't take it. Now at this point in time, if any of the hourly candle closes above 1817.70, then only I'm gonna take buys. But I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting to see what's gonna happen. I mean, pound yen pushing up at this point in time, retracing is a good sign. So maybe the New York market wants its premium price, right? As I said, I mean, different analogies could be connected to what's happening right now in pound yen. So this candle retracing right now is only showing us the signs that, you know what, candles retracing up to grab its premium price could be ways to push GJ even lower at the time of volume. So kind of waiting here. But again, at the same time, if any of the hourly candle closes above 149.335 sort of a level, this could be a fake out again at the same time, right? So different ideas. Now we are not only preparing for sells but also buys. So for example, if this candle pushed down, if that candle is going to be corrected fully above 149.335 level, I mean, the range on the top side, on the upside, could be in about 50 pips of range. So if this is a fake out, there could be a buying sort of a scenario too. That could be the situation as well. So just keeping eyes open at this point in time and trying to see how the New York market's gonna push the price. Still waiting. Waiting to see if it's gonna be lovely time. Man, I just lost my phone or something. Yep, it's right here. My phone is right here. I'll be back. Our previous 15-minute candle closed with no wick on the top. So what does that tell me? So no wick on the top tells me that, you know what? Maybe there is no further range in the upside, or maybe it tells me that candles are going to close. Candles are going to reverse, right, in the opposite direction. Let's see. Let's see what's going to happen here. All right, so the previous 15-minute candle closed with no wick on the top. Let's see. Ooh, and the candle's reversing at this point in time. And there's 27 minutes left for the candle to close. Interesting. The hourly candle is still bullish. The hourly candle is still bullish, right? But the smaller time frames kind of giving signals for a push down. Smaller time frames are kind of giving signals for a push down. 4-hour candle is still bearish. 2-hour candle retracing, maybe only for the purpose of liquidity grab or premium price grab at this point in time. So this is 15-minute. 15-minute is going to close in the next 11 minutes. And I think this is the premium grab. Looks like it. Actually looks like it. Right? 15-minute candle closed with no wick on the top. Dun, dun, dun. Yep, kind of interesting here. New York market's going to open up in the next 26 minutes. 26 minutes. Pound USD and pound yen in a pretty similar situation at this point in time. Pretty identical sort of a situation. Gold still hanging around that range. Looks like 1817 has been a hard ass level to break here. 1817, a pretty hard ass level. Yep. So here's what I'm going to do, right? So if this hourly candle finally closes above 149,335 sort of a level, I'm going to start building my bias for buys at that point in time. Because I'm anticipating a fake out around this level. And this level is not just any level. This is the daily support. So what does that tell me? A candle doing a fake out sort of a maneuver around the daily support is only telling me that, you know what, there is a higher chance for the price to push up. So if the candles could finally close bullish above 149,335, my bias is going to be buys at that point in time. So I can actually change my bias at that point in time. So let's see if my fake out sort of analogy is going to work. And at this point in time, gold is also retracing down pretty heavy. Gold is rejecting that 1817 sort of a level. That has turned out to be a hard ass level here, and price is having a really hard time breaking it. So has tried several times. All right, so at this point in time, pound yen pushing up nice and slow. Looks like there is a potential fake out happening.
What do you think about gold pushing down on the 1 hour?
Yeah, gold looks like it's pushing down at this point in time. I mean, gold, to be honest, this 1817 level is acting really, really hard. I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, right? I was actually looking into gold yesterday from a daily sort of a perspective, right? I'm going to share my thoughts to you guys. So look at this. Look at the way it moved down, right? So look at the way the order flow has been working in gold. For example, from let's say from the 1st of the June, right? So this is the 1st of the June, the top. So from the 1st of the June, price has been dropping down, all the way down till the 15th of June, 15, 16, halfway of the June, right? And price was just ranging for till the 30th of June. So what we can actually say is till 30th of June, the market cycle was like a drop. Let's just drop and secure, and institutions getting out, ranging, a lot of volume less. Now again, all of a sudden, from July, so look at this. This is the start of the July, right? Now let's say this mark is the July. Now from 1st of July till the 15th, it has been moving up, right? Now again, I'm talking about the market cycle, and I'm talking about order flow. So if that is the case, now we are halfway through, past another 15 days, another 16 days. So is the market cycle order flow kind of shifting to a push on the downside? That could be the case. That could be the case. But just basing ourselves on the daily. The previous daily has a really juicy liquidity wick on the downside, right? That's another thing too. So I'm like, on an overall picture, I'm still waiting for gold to push down on an overall picture, because I want to see if this weekly candle could make some sort of resistance, because the daily candles have started already to make some sort of resistance, right? A resistance has been started to form already. So for the candles to push down, it's kind of setting up that ground. So I'm still waiting for that overall picture. Still waiting.
Hmm?
Did you say something?
Ska? Grejerna just vetade kursstart. Well, he has to.
What is he talking about?
Oh, sorry. I was talking to my mom. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Now it looks like gold is pushing down at this point in time, man. Oh, it's kind of interesting. So I'm still waiting for an hourly candle to close above. If this hourly candle finally closes above, my bias or my scalping opportunities could be alive. But until then, I'm kind of chill mode. Here. Let's see. I have 2 ideas on pound yen and 1 idea on gold. So we'll see. On gold, 1817 has been a pretty hard level. Let's see. 19 minutes away from the market at this point in time. 19 minutes away. Previous 15-minute candle rejected 1817 sort of a level. If this candle could break the high, man, I mean, we can continue up, but still waiting for an hourly close. In the next 18 minutes, the hourly candle is going to close. So let's see. Looks like it's going to close above. Looks like it. Yep, 1817 has been tapped 1 more time. One more time. So look at the 1817 sort of a level, right? So how many times did the price actually try and tap and break that level? One. Another time, 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 another time. Now it's finally trying to break that level. So finally, if this candle closes above, man, the candles are going to push up because it has been trying to break that level several times, right? So looking at that, if the market, if the volume is going to push through that level, through that sort of a direction on the upside, man, it's going to be lovely. It's going to be lovely. But again, at the same time, this level has been acting out. So I want to see a candle either close above or start rejecting it heavy.
Question.
What did you say? Sorry?
A quick question.
Yeah, sure.
How would you, I just want to know from your perspective, how would you want it to close and how would you want to enter?
So this is going to be a normal break at sort of a idea. So this is how I'm going to enter, right? For example, if this is my resistance level or top of the range, I want to see a candle close like this. An ideal candle close above like this. Dun dun dun, with a wick especially. A wick is the main characteristics, right? And the next candle kind of making its low, because the strength of this zone right now going back to the basics, the strength of this zone is pretty heavy. Look at the way it has been rejecting off of this level several times. Now if the strength of this zone is pretty heavy, we know that 80% of the time that zone after break it gets retested 80% of the time. Now, if that's going to be retested on the continuation with volume, that high can be broken. Now, with anticipation that, you know what, 80% of the time this happens. If this is actually going to happen today, man, I'm definitely going to scale into it. But I actually have to wait for the close. Now, this candle is the close I'm waiting for. This candle right here. Now, this is going to be the exact trade I'm going to take. If it's going to happen, this is the exact trade I'm going to take. But I'm definitely waiting here. Definitely waiting. I think gold is to continue up here. Let's see how the New York volume is going to treat gold. How the New York volume is going to treat gold. And at this point in time, hourly candle is still rejecting 1817.70. Looks like 1817.70 has turned out to be a really, really strong level. Hourly candle closing in the next 11 minutes, and it's still kind of ranging on a 30 and a 15 sort of a perspective. It also seems as if it's moving up nice and slow. But again, I mean, it's moving nice and slow. So what's the use of nice and slow, right? Because we are sort of like a volume trader. We wait for the volumes to show up. I mean, we only capitalize when there's a lot of volume, right? When it's slow, I mean, that's when the market hunts, or the market's liquidating a lot of traders. So you want to be there. You want to trade when the market's moving consistent in a volume induced sort of an environment. But now, right now, obviously we are 11 minutes away from the New York market, and obviously ranging sort of a action is kind of obvious. We are still waiting. So finally, if the hourly candle could close above that level in gold, I mean, it'll be lovely, but still waiting, right? So waiting and patience is the key. I've missed pound yen sales earlier on. If there's any pound yen sale coming on later, I mean, I'm keeping my eyes open. So if there's any buys coming in, I'm still keeping my eyes open. So hopefully we will catch some moves here. Still waiting. All right, so the hourly candle in pound yen closing in the next 7 minutes. So what I'm going to 5 more minutes left for the hourly candle to close. And gold is shooting up now. Ooh, it's breaking 1817, 70 sort of a level at this point in time. 18, 17, 70. So, ooh, it's man, that retracement. Look at the retracement. 1 second, 9 pips retracement. 1 second, 10 pips retracement. That is kind of sick. That is kind of sick. Man, I'm expecting an upside move on gold, but the way it's moving, man. God dang.
I hate these pullbacks. These pullbacks scare the shit out of you, bro.
I know. The 2 hour, man. Obviously 2 hour was the structure. Look at this. Look at the way 2 hour was moving, right? It's kind of making sense. 2 hour kind of making sense, but right now it's like funny. Funny the way it's retracing near that 1817 level, right? I don't like that. I mean, I'm still waiting to take
the 1 hour is closing really good, bro.
Yeah.
You don't like it?
I don't know, because it's retracing pretty funny around that same level, right?
Let me see.
We obviously have this clear sort of a range on the upside, but still waiting for another few seconds to see if this hourly candle finally closes above. Let's see, because I don't want to be part of the retracement, especially when it's New York market open. So the hourly candle, ooh, man, it's below that level. Come on. It's having a hard time. It's really having a hard time. It's really, really having a hard time. Our hourly candle closed below. At this point in time, the fresh hourly candle is moving up. Moving up pretty nice. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. All right. So, okay. Not the best ideal position, but if you look into the 2 hour candle, so the current 2 hour candle is still bullish, showing some bullish posture. Obviously, for the candles to push up, the 2 hour candle has to break the previous 2 hour candle's high. And if that is the case, I mean, the clear traffic on the left-hand side maybe could be achieved, right? That could be the case. So I want to see a break of the high. Let's see. Break of the high. Break of the high. Break of the high. Let's see. Ooh, it's breaking. In the first few minutes. Ooh, I haven't taken an entry yet. I haven't taken an entry. To be honest, I haven't taken an entry. The candle. Oh, look at the way it's retracing. Come on, man. It's like 1 second, 13, 14 pips in range. 14 pips retracement. Look at that.
God.
Look at that. Oh my God.
I hate stuff like this, kid. Because can you imagine being in it? Dude.
I know, man. You have to be like a ninja. You have to be like a ninja to get out of that trade, man. You gotta be like a ninja. Bang bang. Oh my God.
My God. I don't even think.
This is something I was talking about. See, that's why you gotta notice how the market's moving. You gotta notice how the market's moving. Obviously, there's a higher chance for the price to move up. But now for me, it's only a funny situation to be in, right? Now in the back of the head, I'm recalling all those experiences and I'm telling to myself that, you know what? Even if there's a higher chance to push up, I better stay the fuck out of this retracement. I gotta stay out of this retracement. I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to be part of this, 100%. Oh my God. Just imagine, man, somebody enters. Just imagine somebody entered on the break of the high. Ooh, 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 it's breaking their heart right now. Breaking their heart. Oh my God. Now, for now, the hourly candle seems like it's ranging. Obviously, man, we are 2 minutes in the New York session today, and for now, I'm still waiting. I'm actually waiting to take buy sort of a position in pound yen here. So if buy is happening, man, that'll be okay too. Obviously, previous hourly candle almost engulfed everything that happened in the previous hour. So whatever this bearish candle did, breaking the range on the downside, this hourly candle almost corrected everything, right? Almost corrected everything. Now, if this candle is to break the previous hourly candle's high, that's only telling me that, you know what? Price can actually move back because this is a daily support. And the price doesn't want to stay below the daily support. For example, for the price to stay below now, obviously we need to see some sort of resistance, right? Now, if I scale down into 30 minute, I haven't seen any resistance yet. 15 minute, obviously, 15 minute also hasn't made any resistance, right? So, but on the other hand, candles making smaller body could be a sign that, you know what, the volume on the upside is dying. That could be the case. But if I see any of the candles breaking the high at this point in time, man, I'm actually keeping my eyes open for a fake out sort of an entry, especially around a daily support. So let's see what's gonna happen. Man, the way gold moved, oh my God. So the 4-hour candle on pound yen is still bearish. I mean, 4-hour candle is still showing bearish posture. So I was talking about how I could take a fake out sort of a trade, but at the same time, I know that the market is kind of volatile at this point in time. The way gold is retracing, the way pound yen has been hanging around this daily support. So what does that tell me? That only tells me to be careful. So the most usual or easy trades could not be so easy after all for now. So I am still waiting. And we are still waiting. So the current 2-hour candle in pound yen is looking nice to push down. But again, at the same time, I am anticipating price to correct whatever happened in the few past hours. Let's see what's gonna happen. And right now, pound yen moving down nice and slow at this point of time. 15 minute, it has actually broken the previous 15-minute candle's low. So I mean, the chances to push down are getting higher and higher. But am I in this trade? The real question, and the answer is no. I am not in this trade yet. Not in this trade yet. Yep, higher chances to push down. And gold is retracing really funny. Respecting that 1770 sort of a price area. Wow, pound yen moving down here. Pound yen is moving down. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I haven't taken any entry. So far, July has been like missing a lot of trades and just risk management for me, the first half of the July. But it's okay. It's definitely okay. Now, at this point in time, as I said, 4 hour is still keeping that bearish sort of a posture. And yeah, my screen is frozen now. It's just frozen. Come on, trading view. What's wrong with your trading view?
Jag har en punto med en isnotiet. Anuj, are you muted? Just want to make sure you're muted. Were you muted?
No, not at all.
Oh, I thought you were talking.
No, I'm just looking at the market and I'm saying to myself, man, oh man. It's like,
yeah, right.
Come on. I actually, so the reason I didn't enter in pound yen sell, because of the fact that gold was moving funny, right? And again, at the same time, so this rejection was off of the daily sort of a support level. So the trend was bearish, whatever, you know, but at the same time, in my head, I don't want to enter when the market is acting funny side by side, especially around New York session. So I was like, come on, man, maybe I'll just let this go, right? And I've missed 2 trades today, 2 quality trades, actually 3 quality trades. One sell around here, another sell, and sell in pound AUD, and sell right here on the break of the low.
I think that 15-minute right there, this one that you're pointing out, was a really good trade.
Yep.
Played out really nice.
Yeah. Pretty good. So far, July. Man, oh man. Mr. Gold is hanging around there. Our gold 30-minute candle is about to close in the next 17 minutes. And we are 12 minutes in the market at this point in time. 12 minutes. So let's see. Oh, now gold is approaching that 1817 sort of a level one more time. Actually having a hard time breaking that level. Has tapped several times. Engaged with that level several times. Several times. So this level right here, having a hard time breaking it on the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. This is the ninth time that the price is trying to break that level. Man, look at the wick on the the current 15-minute candle. The wick on the top is like 20 pips. The wick on the bottom is like 20 pips. 20 pips of wicking on the top and the bottom. Imagine how many traders were liquidated here. Oh my God! On YouTube, I was asking the guys, the YouTube guys, that where do you think gold is going to head up, right? And I said up or down. Is it going to head up or down? So 64% of the people said up. I mean, that's what I think too. But again, at the same time, it's having a really hard time. It should push up. It should push up because the higher time frame sort of a structure is there. Especially 2-hour structure is there. And obviously 4-hour, this 4-hour candle is going to close in the next 45 minutes. So here's another thing that I'm waiting for, right? For example, on a 4-hour sort of a perspective, 4-hour is also making that support, right? Now, if this is the recent resistance level that the price broke above, I mean, price closing above that level is enough for the price to scale into this clear range, which is pretty clear and which is something we've seen over time. Now, I have to wait for the have to wait for this candle to close in the next 44 minutes. And if this 4-hour could keep a bullish posture, next candle on making a low on continuation on the upside, I mean, that could be the trade as well. That could be the idea, but that's a far-fetched idea at this point in time. But looking at the way gold is moving right now, do I really want to enter when there's like a 20 pip wick on the top and the bottom? Maybe no. The answer is no. Yeah, I think the market is just ranging in gold. Just rangy. So the only thing that moved down consistently was pound yen, pound AUD, but again at the same time. Sometimes you call out trades. It's just that you don't execute on it. If your anticipation got correct, so the best thing will be to look back into the trade and see where could you have taken a possible working trade. So one of the best trade could have been around here when this 30-minute candle actually closed below 149.335 level, and this candle anticipating and taking an entry in with this candle, anticipating the candles to fuel the wick on the left hand side. Obviously, this candle didn't make a decent wick on the top. That was the only reason I didn't enter in this candle. That was the only reason I didn't enter in this candle. But if this candle would have made a higher wick, rejecting this of 149.335 level, this would have been my ideal trade right there. Ideal trade. Now something like this happened in pound AUD, which is like a regular setup or a textbook trade I take most of the times. All right, I mean, and another entry could have been, for example, around the New York open time, New York market open time, maybe a sell on the break of this 15-minute candle's low, something advanced, an idea, something advanced. Obviously not the best position to be in, but that could have worked out too. Could have given you like 20 pips. Could have given you that 20 pips. Now I got 14 votes on YouTube, and 50% of the people say gold is going up, and 50% of the people are saying gold is going down. It's kind of like 50-50. We need a tiebreaker over there. Pound USD, man, oh man. Pound USD move all the way down. Beautiful. Pound is bearish. It's full on bearish. Pound. With this Brexit sort of attention right now, it's a pound market is pretty bearish. Hang on a second, guys. I'll be back. I'll just feel out my water. Pretty thirsty. And it's still hanging around there. Mr. Gold is hanging around the same range. Hasn't broken above successfully and closing above. I mean, pound yen is just continuing its trend. It's valid. It's just a lot of common sense pushing down, right? So we'd love to see if this daily support is going to act in any sort of way. In any sort of way. Yeah. Wow, 2-hour candle is flipping bearish. And this 2-hour candle is going to close in the next 38 minutes. The way this 2-hour candle in pound yen has rejected, man, it has higher chances of continuing down in the range. Higher chance. or on YouTube, Spella Vidmar says, "What's up?" There was a meme, right? What's up? What's up? I don't know what that was from. What is that meme from? What's up? What's up? Oh my god. Who's this lady? Who is this lady? What's up? Oh yay. This guy. What's up? Oh my god. Funny. All right, so we're going to talk about some ideas here. So how should a beginner trader how should a beginner trader actually approach a missed sort of a trade, right? Not only beginner traders, obviously traders who have been trading for some time, just for that experience sake, or to actually note down the valuable ideas out of the day, right? So out of the current recent days. For example, obviously pound yen today was pretty bearish. Now, obviously selling opportunities were so clear. To be honest, so clear. Sells below this sort of area after this 15-minute candle actually finally closed below 149.335 sort of a level. This 15-minute candle close not only was a 15-minute candle close, but that was a 30-minute candle close too. So a sell below this candle's close price after this candle made a high was a decent idea, as we talked about already. Now this is just for the guys who have recently come in the YouTube. So one of the best positions to be in could have been right around this level, 149.290, where you're anticipating the candles to fill the wick on the left hand side of the previous candle, and obviously candles actually pushed through that clear range, pushed in about 33 sort of a pips from the entry point. So that could have been a really nice entry point right there. 100%. So that could have been a nice position. And again, looking at the 15-minute time frame, so around the market open time, so this candle breaking the low of the previous 15-minute candle, that could have been one of the positions to be in too. But that one obviously is not the best position to be in, because usually these sort of trades are the ones who gets you, right? Or if you don't know how to manage your risk, your position, I mean, you'll get stopped out. But if you are able to manage your risk and you see that, you know what, candles on the upside, the candle size in relation to volume is kind of getting smaller and smaller, so maybe there could have been more possibilities for the candles to push down, and that's what happened, right? So on the break of the 15-minute candles low, that could have been a possible idea. Retesting the daily low. And the candles are pushing down nice and slow at this point in time. I'm not in any sort of entry, to be honest. I'm just enjoying the price action, right? And that means this is part of my experience where I have to be consistent, show up in front of the market. If I'm not taking a trade, but still anticipating, healthy anticipating. You don't need to take a funny trade just for that anticipation's sake. Beginner traders also have to understand this idea, right? You cannot take an experimental funny trade. You can obviously journal, backtest, and create your strong reasoning sort of ideas behind your trade, and then you take it. But before that, you cannot take a funny trade. You can anticipate, you can take a paper trade. I mean, today I took like 3 paper trades or 4 paper trades, obviously. Now, right now, look at this. Previous 30-minute candle closed below 1817 sort of a level. Right now, 30-minute candle is heading up. Hourly candle also moving up nice and slow. There's a wick on the bottom, a wick on the top. So the recent price action in gold hasn't been that beautiful. Is kind of wicking up and down and kind of kind of hurting a lot of people's heart here. Now at this point in time, gold is pushing nice and slow, and we are 30 minutes in the market already. Now, 30 minutes in the market already. Let's see. Four-hour candle closing in the next 28 minutes. If this 4-hour candle could stay bullish above that 1817.70 sort of level, maybe my idea of 4-hour candle sort of a buy could work out. Could work out. So I'm not going to enter around the 4-hour candle close, obviously. Even if the market movement right now seems bullish, I'm not going to enter right now. It doesn't make sense. In my head, entering around the 4-hour close doesn't necessarily make sense. But what I'm waiting for is I'm waiting to see if this 4-hour candle actually tries and stay above this 1817 sort of a level, and the next 4-hour candle could eventually make a low wick and start pushing up. That's what I'm waiting for. But the candles in gold around this vicinity having a really hard time breaking it. Having a really hard time. All right, so this 5-minute candle is going to close in the next 30 seconds. Let's see if this 5-minute candle maintains a posture above 1818.80. 1818.80. Let's see. Wow. And the 5-minute candle has finally closed above 1818.80. Looks like candles could push up here. Looks like candles are pushing up. Wow. Ooh, gold is moving in the last few minutes of the 4-hour candle. It's moving in the last few minutes of the 4-hour candle. Ooh, oh my God, it's pushing up here. Look at the way it's pushing. Pushing up, rapid. I think it's gonna push up. Gold is gonna push up here. Ooh. Oh, gold is pushing. Oh my God, it's pushing. It's gonna push. I think
I was trying to catch it on the 5-minute, and it just moved so fast.
I know, 1824.80. I think 1824.80 is gonna be hit here. The way it's moving right now, 1824.80. I think it's gonna be hit.
Yeah.
Yep. I think it's gonna hit that. Yep.
Man, yo, it didn't even give us a chance.
No, not at all. It's like, so gold is showing some gold is showing some ninja trader training, you know. It's like it's trying to train some ninjas out there to trade or something. It's like super fast movement. It's like crazy. Slashing everybody here. Slash everybody.
GJ from respecting resistance dropped 40 pips.
Oh, yep.
That
Yeah,
was it, man.
yeah, there's a lot of volume, man. A lot of volume. One 30-minute candle is like, oh, look at the size of the candles, right? So the New York open candle was in about 30 pips, and the next candle is in about in about 20 pips. I mean, there's a lot of volume. Look at the size of these candles, right? Really high volume, which is good, which is really good. Wow. And gold is heading up right now. Wow. After closing above 18.80, the price moved up in about 27 pips. 27 pips in the next minute. That was a minute move. Ooh, when it's pushing up. And 1 minute has made that support, and it's going to push up. I think 18.24.80 is going to be hit here. 18.24.80 is going to be hit. Wow. Honestly, super fast moving gold. Super duper fast gold. So I was actually waiting for the next 5-minute candle to kind of make a wick on the bottom. A wick on the bottom before moving up. And I was planning to take a buy on the break of the high. But it was just so fast. So fast. Yep, 18.24.80 is coming soon. 18.24.80 is coming soon. $18.24.80 is coming soon. The hourly candle is looking so nice, right? Look, if we look into the hourly candle actually did make a really decent bottom wick before moving up. Hourly candle did make a bottom wick, a decent bottom wick before moving up. And it's getting closer and closer to 18.24, our target here, 18.24.80. Getting closer and closer. Yep. Getting closer and closer. Mr. Gold getting closer and closer. Oop, 18.22. Do we have 18.23? 18.23 in gold. Let's see. Do we have 18.23? 18.23 in the house. Let's see. 18.23. Do we have 18.23? 1823. $18.23. Nabras Hamid on YouTube says, did you buy, sir? No. I couldn't buy because I am slow like a turtle. I couldn't buy. I was waiting for this 5-minute candle close above, which it did successfully close above. So I was waiting for this candle to make a low before buying on the break of the high, right? That way I would have been way confident in buying on the break of the high. I could have placed a stop loss around 10-12 pips below that wick and anticipating price to move up. Now it's moving up pretty fast. It's actually close to 18.23, and I think 18.24.80 is going to be hit. That's my anticipation right now. So that is the anticipation. Yeah, I'm waiting for a pullback. Maybe a pullback is going to be there around NYSE or something. But otherwise, this was the move today. New York session. This was the move right here. Gold move. That was the gold move right there. So if you don't know what happened in gold, now we talked about the idea several times. Now look into this, right? This was the level that the price tried to break several times. Now, price did try breaking it around New York session as well. Tried several times to break that level. Several times. Tried breaking that level several times. Couldn't break it. Couldn't close above eventually, right? Now, around volume time, what were the chances that after breaking this sort of level, price would actually retest? Couldn't break above. So what happened was this hourly candle closed nearby that level. Next hourly candle retraced all the way down, grabbed enough liquidity, respecting support, and break through. So one of the only ways to catch this sort of trade was a buy stop, man, 100%. A buy stop, a pending order around this area. A pending order around this area could have worked. I mean, I was waiting for a buy of a 5-minute sort of a top wick. But again, at the same time, I was thinking that, you know what, this is a 4-hour candle close. So I do have to be alert. And right now it's moving up. So I've missed the trade already. That was the best timing to enter, right? On the break of the 5-minute candle high, that was the best timing to enter. Nice confirmation and a volume push up. Now I think 1823 is going to be hit first thing. And 1823. Are we going to hit that 1823? I think we're going to tap 1823 and eventually 1824. Looks like it. Yep, 1823 has been hit. 1823 has been hit. 1823 has been hit. And I got 23 votes on YouTube. And people are saying, so I was asking where was the gold going to move, right? And people said 61% of people said up. And that is correct. So your anticipation on YouTube got correct. Definitely got correct. So I mean, this was a beautiful day here. For me, it was just another trading day. Obviously for me, I don't need to click buttons every day, right? I don't need to click buttons every day. It kind of makes sense for me to just enjoy price action Because at the end of the day, me taking quality 5 to 6 trades in a month is actually enough, to be honest, actually enough. And when I hit those my goals, I'm enough. For July, it has been missing a lot of trades, sort of experience and trade management sort of a experience. But otherwise, my anticipation, my biases are correct. So I'm still on the win-win. I still consider this win-win. Obviously, my results, monetary result, maybe it's okay. Not that good as June, but I mean, it is what it is, right? We still have a blank week left. So we will see. We would see from 26 to 30 if the market could be nice. I mean, obviously we still have 21st, 22nd, and 23rd to trade for this week. But otherwise, man, my bias of gold buys was pretty good, to be honest. It's working out right now. And the way it's pushing up, I think 1824.80 is going to be hit. 1824.80 is going to be hit. Nabras Hamid says, I am new in your channel, sir. Will you be online every day? Yes, sir. We are online Monday to Friday, and on weekends, on Sunday, we do the backtesting session. We backtest and talk about different ideas. So Nabras Hamid says, I bought 200k FTMO challenge. Wish me luck. I will try to finish it with you. I mean, that's good. Best of luck. I mean, don't overtrade, you know. Try and do your best, I think. Yeah, but it's definitely up to you. Definitely up to you to scale with your performance, right? For me, so far, July, gold is retracing. Now, July has not been that productive. I mean, productive in terms of a lot of my projects going well, except for Forex. Maybe that's a thing too. Maybe I'm focusing too much on my other projects. That could be the case too. But I obviously love every day showing up in front of the markets with my friends side by side, and I enjoy it a lot. So, yeah, pretty good. Palin says, hey Anuj, will you upload the simulation session? I think it's up there. I think you can check it. You can definitely check it right there. Yeah, it's up. It's definitely up. So Palin, the simulation session is in the channel. I mean, we talked about some of the important ideas. You can definitely look into those ideas, right? So look into those ideas. Something to note down 100%. So if you could start building your own database like that, I think it's going to help you a lot. So Jackie M says, Anuj, are you an entrepreneur? So, I mean, I don't know. Is that being modest, calling myself entrepreneur? But I do have a lot of projects side by side. I've got businesses and I do a lot of stuff at the side. So, yeah. A future entrepreneur, 100%. So, a future entrepreneur. But for now, just a humble beginning. You know, I cannot call myself an entrepreneur when it's just my humble beginning, and I'm just handling like a few stuffs at the side. It just gets a little overwhelming when you run too many stuff side by side, and too many could be 1 or 2 projects side by side. Don't get me wrong, you know. It's just that the time is limited, and in that limited 24-hour time, you got to do a lot of those stuff. So 100% takes all of your energy. And hey guys, by the way, if you need that motivation, you guys should definitely check David Goggin out. This guy, David Goggin, this guy is my spirit animal, David Goggin. Honestly, if you guys don't know what David Goggins David Goggins talks about and does, man. This guy is crazy. Listen to David Goggins. Listen to Mr. David Goggins. I love this guy. I love this guy, Mr. David Goggins. Man, oh man. This guy is solid. This guy is 46 years old and he's like, he's solid, man. He's like a Navy SEAL. And this book called Can't Hurt Me. Man, this changed my mindset. Change your mindset. Honestly, if you haven't seen, for example, just go into the YouTube and say David Goggins and Joe Rogan's podcast, and this is something you have to look into. Building mental toughness. Man, it's this one is just a preview. This one is like a 20 minutes video, right? This is just a preview. But this is still, this is so amazing. And listen to Jesse Itzler. This guy is amazing. So this guy asked David Goggins to live in his house with him. And so he wrote a book later on saying, living with a SEAL, living with a Navy SEAL. It's crazy too. This guy talks about how we should think about living life in an unrealistic perspective or unrealistic view. And he talks about, you know what? Think unrealistic, live unrealistic. So I've been listening to these guys, Jesse Itzler and Bedros. Is it Bedros? Bedros Quilin? Bedros Quilin? Is that how you say it? Bedros, I think. Bedros Quilin. Yeah, Bedros Quilian. Quilian, is that how you say it? This guy. Listen to this guy. Listen to Bedros. Listen to David Goggins. Listen to Jesse Itzler. Man, you guys are gonna change your view, change your perspective. I mean, unless you have the same perspective already, but this guy is solid. Jesse Itzler. Amazing. He talks about do whatever it takes to achieve what you want to. Do whatever it takes. And I believe in it. All right, so Nabras here says, may I ask, where are you from, sir? And Palin says, I'm from Nepal. That is correct. I am from Nepal. And for now, I'm in Australia right now. In Australia. All right, so Palin says, hey, Anush, what is your definition of success? For me, success is that driving factor. I have to just keep myself driving. Now, before, my definition of success was, I would have a lot of money in my bank account. There's a nice house, which I have. We have a house already. So success before was a point of satisfaction or a point where I'd be like, oh, this is enough. But for now, for me, success is like a factor which keeps me driving. It's not just 1, 2, 300,000 or 400,000, 500,000. No, it's gonna be like touching sky, right? Or a different dimension to whatever I do. I mean, that's why we started Forex here. Now, you guys, I'm not kidding. You guys are lucky, and again, at the same time, so lovely people here supporting me in the first few days of my success. I mean, this is the factor that keeps me driving, right? Now, we are not only here, for now, 15 people are watching our video. I'm not kidding. After some time, there's going to be like 1,500 people watching us, and we'll be helping 1,500 people at the same time. And after some time, it's going to be 15,000 people watching us, and we'll be helping them side by side. Now, that is a factor that drives me, and that is success for me. Did you see? Now, not only one thing is success, as I said, I don't want to limit myself. Now, the definition of success is, if you want to derive what success means to me, whatever I said in the past 2 minutes, that is success. Whatever keeps me driving. I don't want to have $1 billion, $2 billion in my bank account and stay still for the rest of my life. No, I do want that money, and I'm going to get it. 100% I'm going to get it in the most unrealistic way I can, because that's what I believe, right? But now I want that factor that drives me. That is success. And I'll keep myself driving until I get that. Let's see. So Palin says, yes, you are the measure of your own universe. 100%. Your metric scale of your success, I mean, you have to define. You truly have to define and progress, obviously. But you are your own measure. That's correct. That is absolutely correct. You cannot compare yourself to somebody else. Somebody else might have a different they might have a different experience of growth, right? And your growth is, again, that's the definition of your success. 100%. 100%. Yeah, pretty good, huh? All right, right now, obviously gold moved all the way up, tapped that 1823.87 level in about 10 pips away from our target right now. In about 10 pips away from our target, but I'm happy, man. My anticipation got correct. Obviously, I couldn't get an entry on the break of the high, but I am still happy because I was to call out the bias, and it kind of makes sense. I was reading the market, as I was reading it, as it was progressing, it was looking pretty good, and it's still moving, and it's beautiful. The way it's moving, it's beautiful. No doubt on it, 100%. Now, the next time this is going to happen, for example, if this is going to happen again one more time in the month of July, I'm not going to miss this one. Again, this opportunity, not at all. Now, at that point in time, I'm going to be with my sixth senses here, right? But this was a beautiful trade. Whatever happened in gold, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, in the next 32 minutes, we are about to experience NYSE. So it's going to be interesting how NYSE is actually going to drive the price in gold. What I'm anticipating is if the prices in gold are to drive up, NYSE might retrace the price in gold just to grab that premium price before driving up, right? That could be the case. The way hourly candles have been moving up. I mean, look at this. So clear. Dun, 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 dun. Now it has to kind of do this, right? Before moving up. So let's see what's going to happen. Jackie M says, I'm so grateful to meet you guys. I'm lucky I'm still pretty young. I still got a lot to learn from you guys. 100%. I mean, as a human, we never stop learning. We will never stop learning. It's just this constant learn. When you're open with your mindset, you learn. You learn with anybody, you learn any stuff. You will learn a lot of stuff, 100%. When you have that open mindset towards your growth, and you're humble to that process and to yourself, and you're modest at the same time, you are gonna learn a lot, 100%. You're gonna learn a lot. Yeah, but this was good. Gold's anticipation was pretty beautiful today. Pretty beautiful. Now, it's been a long time. I haven't been able to press that celebration button on my stream on my stream app, because we haven't called out any winning trade live on New York session yet. So I've been feeling kind of itchy on my fingers to press that celebration button now. Now, hopefully tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, we can press that celebration button. If we get the chance to press the celebration button, maybe my itch on my fingers are gonna get away. So we will see. And right now, gold is doing what we said. Look at this. NYSE market wants the piece of the pie. So NYSE market is kind of retracing gold here. I mean, there's still a high chance for gold to push up, but before pushing up, it's kind of making that support, a potential support, or grabbing its liquidity. So the question is this liquidity grab enough for the price to drive up, right? Yep, pound yen is heavy bearish here. Man, it's dropping pretty heavy. Pound yen is just melting. It's just melting. Pound yen is just melting. Wow. Porta McNamara says, I think a sell. I don't know what that means. I think it's a buy. I don't know. I don't know what you're saying, man. Are you looking for sell in gold, or are you looking for sell in pound yen? Because gold doesn't seem like sell. If pound yen sell, I think it's too late to take sell. To be honest, the prices may drive down, but it's such a late scenario to take a sell right now. I don't know. Selling at the very bottom. Maybe the NYSE could drive the price down. That could drive the price down. So Porta McNamara says he's looking for sell in gold. Ooh, man, I don't know. I honestly don't know about sales in gold. Honestly, don't know about sales in gold. Porta McNamara says Well then, what currency is good for a buy? I mean, I don't know, man. I can't tell you that. You gotta send me a chart, what you're looking into, and then we can look into your ideas. I mean, all of the ideas of entries were talked about before, so you can go back into the stream and see what happened, right? Obviously, 100%. But obviously, I am waiting for the NYSE pullback on certain pairs, like such as gold. I haven't seen a decent pullback. I think it's just going to continue up. I mean, if it's just going to continue up, it's fine, because I've already missed my ideal entry around 1880 sort of a level. So I've missed it already. Now there's no business in crying about the entries. Now it's too late, right? Now whatever happened happened. But other than that, I'm kind of waiting for the NYSE pullback on a high time frame perspective. So Porta McNamara says German 30 may rise tonight because the army is helping with the flood. I don't know, man. I don't look at the German 30, so kind of don't have any idea about that. We look into FX pairs, specifically pound pairs, and gold, and some of the other instruments. But yeah, those are the main focus. Have no clue about German 30. Palin says, Jackie M, the fact you are here with us shows a level of maturity. Keep up the good work, Jackie. That's right. And Masahiko Kimura says, is 5% return a month a crap return? I mean, not really. For beginner traders, I mean, it's still pretty good. I mean, it definitely depends what happened, right? It definitely depends. For example, for me specifically, if I made about 40%, 20 to 40% a month, and at the end of the month, if I lose all of my gain, now that is a crap month. But for example, if I keep my consistency, if I'm gaining like 10% a week, or I'm gaining like 20% a week or whatever, and if I keep the consistency and if I keep my losers low, I mean, at the end of the month, I will have a good return, right? I mean, depends how many trades you took, and how many trades you managed, and how many trades were winners, how many trades were losers. But at least 5% is at least something. It's almost like a break-even sort of a scenario, right? 5% is at least something, so which is good. It's not a crap. Trust me. If you did crap things like over trading, over risking, and losing a lot of money, I mean, that is a crap month. And again, at the same time, as I said, if you scored 40%. And you blew the rest of the percentage to the market, I mean, that's bad. Now, it looks like 1824. Ooh, gold has hit that 1824 level at this point in time. Gold has hit that 1824 level. Has tapped that 1824.10. I mean, my target is going to be hit. Now, there's no business for me to stay here and look at the markets now at this point in time. Now, whatever happened, this idea right here, right? If you don't know what happened in gold, this clear traffic was attacked. That's what happened. Or the clear traffic was mirrored. Now this idea of mirroring has been happening for some time, and it happens all the time. Supply and demand, and clear traffic attacking the clear traffic. That's what the market does. There must be some sort of unfulfilled order on the top that the price is trying to fulfill right now. I mean, this is what happens. Seen like 1,000 times, happening 1,000 times. So mirror the left-hand side candle. I mean, I've missed the trade, but beautiful, beautiful price action. Something to note down. Something to note down. And the price has tapped 1824.80 level at this point in time. So that was the final target, final target. So obviously I cannot press the celebration button on the YouTube because we didn't take any profitable trade, but the target was hit, so which is still a good sign. The target was definitely hit. That was a beautiful sign. Now pound yen is also pushing down really heavy. A lot of volume, man. A lot of volume. A lot of volume, to be honest. Ahmed Khan says if it breaks 1825 100 and stays above, what is your next target? So this is how you find out your next target, right? So you look into the most recent left-hand side traffic. Now this could be another target right here. If the market's going to move up with volume, 1826.75 could be the target. And an early target could be 1825.60. But yep, 1826.75 could be another target if the price is definitely moving up. And after 1825, 1826.75, 1826.75, another target could be 1828.65. But yeah, at this point in time, I really don't care. To be honest, I really don't care. Whatever the market is doing, I really don't care. I think I might call it a day here. I might call it a day because most of the moves I've actually missed it. It was a beautiful day showing up to the market. Yeah, so far month of July has been just like this. Ooh, gold is falling. Okay. Okay. Looks like NYSE is retracing, is causing the price in gold to retrace, which is good. Let's see.
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby. Baby. Yeah.
On YouTube, I asked the YouTube guys that, you know what, is the GJ going to hit that 148 200 sort of level? So I got 4 views, I got 4 votes until now, and then 75% of the people say it's gonna hit that level, and I think the same. I think the same. All right, on YouTube, Ahmed Khan says gold 5 minute sells. I don't know, man. I don't know if I will be comfortable taking a sell. I would rather wait for a support here. I would rather wait for a support. I'm actually waiting for a support to take buys in gold here. Obviously, my target has been hit, but if the momentum is going to be carried on with NYSE sort of a market, I mean, I'm still waiting. In the next 9 minutes, we're going to experience the NYSE in the next 9 minutes. And it's pushing up. 5 more minutes left for the NYSE, and the 5-minute has made that support at this point in time, and looks like candles could actually push up. So if the 4-hour candle has made that decent low wick already, and if the NYSE is going to continue the goals price action towards the upside, I mean, it's looking beautiful. It's kind of setting up. That's what it's doing. Obviously, 4-hour, 2-hour, 1-hour, 30-minute time frame, even 15-minute is kind of bearish. It's kind of rejecting the bottom price at this point in time, and the 5-minute is pushing up nice and slow. In the next 5-minute, going to experience NYSE. A lot of volume in the instruments. A lot of volume. One more minute left for this NYSE to lay its volume. Let's see if there's going to be some sort of volume in gold. I want to see if gold can actually break that 1824.80 level at this point in time, if there's any volume, right? Kind of interesting here. Oh. Oh. and the NYSE. This is the NYSE time right here. 5-minute candles have made that support, and obviously previous 15-minute candle made that wick on the bottom, and sort of like a rejection from the bottom as well at the same time. Hourly candle has 29 minutes left for its close, so it's going to be interesting to see how it's going to close in the next 29 minutes. They are Wanted Opus says they launched the rocket to space with Jeff Bezos in it. Ooh. Is that for real? Is that for real? Yeah, I think gold's gonna push up here. Looks like gold has a higher chance to push up than anything else. Gold has a higher chance to push up than anything else. Anything else. Oh, they did. Ooh. Looks like gold is pushing. Gold is pushing. NYSE. Let's see. In about 13. In about 225. In about 13. In about 25. Let's see. Hourly candle is still bearish. 4-hour candle kind of rejecting the bottom at this point in time. 2-hour is also bearish. Hourly candle is still bearish. 27 minutes left for its close. And it's slowly pushing up. Slowly but surely pushing up. 15 minutes still hanging around there. And it looks like 5 minutes is going to push up here. More probability of pushing up than anything else. Yep. Looks like it's pushing up. Mr. Gold is pushing up. Ooh. They did. One hour ago. Interesting. First human space flight with Jeff Bezos. Ooh, Mr. Bezos. Mr. Bezos is flying. That's why gold is flying. Oh my god. And gold is hanging around that level. Now it's obviously obvious, right? After heavy pushes prices in gold and pairs like pound yen, they do range side by side. I mean, before pushing up, if the price is gonna range side by side, it's no wonder. To be honest, no wonder. We've seen that several times. So if the 5 minute is ranging right now, it could be just to push up, right, later. I mean, this is obviously NYSE volume, so gotta wait. I'm gonna check this out. Jeff Bezos flying. Let's see. I'm gonna check out later. I'll definitely check out. First thing that comes into mind. Canada has become boom, 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 boom. Yep, gold is pushing up. All right, guys. So I think this is gonna be the day for me. I'm gonna call it a day. No trades at all. It's like 0 trades. Today only paper trades, anticipation and paper trades. But that was good. That was good. That experience counts, right? So experience count. Obviously, experience in such a volume count. So I have seen the markets moving. That's gonna add up to the database, 100%. So thank you guys for coming in. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna take a break as well. But obviously, check these guys out. Check David Goggins, Joe Rogan, and check Bedros Quilian. Is that how you say it? And Jesse Etzler. If you check these guys, they're gonna blow your mind. Blow your mind. But obviously, take care, and I will see you guys next time. Until then, take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy.
yesterday.